So Jimmy, you've recently come back from injury. How's your progress going?
It's good, yeah. Adi did a really good job with the rehab. I was back training after 3 or 4 weeks, and being introduced slowly back into sort of full fitness, and things are going pretty well.
How frustrating was that to come in, start playing, and then suddenly to get that setback?
Yeah, it's always frustrating to pick up an injury, but that's just a part of it. I've had so many over the years, and I know you've just got to crack on and get back to fitness as quick as you can.
And you joined after a trial period with the club. What's that like mentally to deal with, knowing you have to impress to earn that contract?
Yeah, it's never easy going on trial. When I was younger, it was definitely something that I avoided or didn't enjoy. But I think being a little bit older, coming in and just knowing that I had nothing really to lose, it was just had to do my best.
So would you have been part-time at Hereford?
Yeah.
And so you come into full-time this season. What's that transition being like, playing day in, day out?
Yeah, it's good. I'm loving it. It was always a dream of mine to come over here and be in a full-time club, but it did take a while to get used to sort of just recovering daily and dealing with that fatigue.
Do you feel that it's helping you develop both technically and physically?
Yeah, I like to think so, yeah. I don't know what the boys would say, but yeah, probably.
Does part of that environment playing with professional players, has that helped you improve? You noticed anything yet?
Yeah, definitely. Playing with the standard of player here is really good. Just picking up tips sort of on and off the pitch, and it's good to see that the way they do things and the way different players play. Yeah.
Are you settled down in the area now? Are you enjoying being in Devon?
Yeah, I'm living with my best mate here. He's a local, and I really enjoy it down here.
What is it you like about Devon?
I like the sort of countryside feel and being close to the coast as well. It's just seems a little bit more like home maybe down here.
And on a personal note, what would constitute a successful season for yourself as you step into the Football League for the first time?
Getting promoted with the team, whatever. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Just kind of nailing your place down, maybe playing.
I want to play as much as I can for sure, but definitely the main thing in my head is getting promoted with the team.
And for those that don't know, you know Matt from Hartpury College. Could you tell us a bit about that and how you came to meet him, what he was like then as well?
Yeah, I had a lot of respect from Matty from the start. Thought he was a really good coach. I hadn't been, it was the first full-time situation I'd been in, because they have that set up at Hartpury as well. And himself and Mark Richards, the head of football there, I got along with them both really well, and just the way that they did things, the way they, how professional they wanted everyone to be, which wasn't easy at uni. You can imagine some of the students there, lads. You can imagine some of them sort of don't always do the right things, and just the way that they demanded respect and that everyone do the right thing was really good.
Did you tell he had the ability to step into management at a professional level from then?
Yeah, definitely. I could see it straight away and wasn't surprised when I heard that he got the job. Yeah, for sure.
Could we talk a bit about your time in Australia and your route through into Central Coast Mariners and how that came about?
Yeah. So Central Coast is about an hour north of Sydney. I grew up in Sydney, playing at my local state league team there. Went through the youth there and started playing first team football when I was about 16, 17. And then they've got a national youth league set up, so it's like the A League but under 20s. And I signed for Central Coast when I was 19 and played 2 years there. My second year, captained that side, and we won the comp, and then got offered the first team contract. In pre-season I picked up stress fracture in my ankle and some other injuries to my calves, and was out for about 9 months. So I then went back to State League with my local team Manly, and played 2 seasons, which was, I think, around then that I met Mark Richards, and that's how it all came about, me moving over here to Hartpury.
And was it like a real burning desire to come over here as soon as that opportunity?
What was that, sorry?
Was it like a burning desire to come over to here and play?
Yeah, it was. I'd been over a few times when I was younger, came over with my dad and just trialled or trained at a few different clubs, and it was pretty scary back then, but really good experience and something that I knew I wanted to come and sort of have a crack at.
And what do you make of the game out in Australia? Is it something that's continuing to progress? Obviously we don't see too much of it here.
Yeah. People over here probably, I don't know, they underestimate it a little bit. I think the A-League is actually quite strong. There's some really good players over there. It's difficult to say sort of what level it would be over here, but yeah, I think it's definitely improving, and they're starting to put like the right processes in place to bring through the youth, and yeah, it seems like it's on the right track.
And turning our attentions back to City, what have you made of the recent run? It's clear the number of injuries aren't helping at all, are they?
Yeah, I know it has been tough. Sort of, it always seems to be the way. To start with, everyone was flying, everyone was ready to play. You pick up one injury and then you pick up 5 or 6, whatever it is. It's just something that we've got to deal with, and I think we've got enough depth hopefully we've got enough depth to come in and do a job.
And what qualities in the squad have you seen that would suggest you can get back to winning ways?
How close the boys are, I think, is a massive asset. It'll be, I think everyone's keen to sort of get back into winning ways, and I think we can pick each other up and get on with it.